Hi, this is Kathy from Divining Perspective. Today I'm going to be doing a fast flip through of the Yokai Yochi tarot from Kickstarter. Hopefully I said that right. As you can see, it's got a nice gold foil accents on the deck. It is a two-piece. Does have a nice little spot for your thumb. It does kind of pick up your fingerprints a little bit pretty easily. And then it is a soft velvet as well, but the deck itself is not that soft velvet, in case you're one of those people who doesn't like that. Here's the insides. This was an instant love for me for this deck. Once I read with it, the very first reading I had was very strong. I do have one issue with the deck, but it does not take away from the love of this deck. So the book, the little white book, is interesting. It's not like your typical give interpretations. So if you don't know how to read Rider-Waite-Smith, you might want to buy your own book to go with it for interpretations, because this book actually tells you what spirit is on each card for all the cards, major and minor arcana. And then it is printed on, it's traditionally drawn in sumi ink and on rice paper, and then digitally colored for consistency. So there was something else I wanted to mention, but now I cannot remember. Hopefully I will. Or I might have already said it. So, all right. So first up is the Major Arcana. And no issues with the Major Arcana. It does have the number, and then it has the name of the card on the corner. Even though it does say that it's the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, they do have Justice as 8 and Strength, or they call it Fortitude in this deck, as 11. So that's more Thoth, but and I probably said that wrong too. I'm not very good with words. Okay, here we go. And I do, it kind of, maybe because it's coming around the time of Halloween, it do have more of a Halloween feel to this deck. Hopefully it's not like disrespectful though for the culture for what this deck is based off of though. But it just does give me that little bit of that feel for it, especially with the High Priestess card. Sorry if you heard that dog barking. Another Kickstarter just got delivered. Seems like they're all coming at once right now. I don't know if anybody else who backs a lot of Kickstarters, but it's like they come in waves. And the cardstock itself is more of like a linen finish. So it does kind of have a little bit of a sound to it when you shuffle, which I like. And it shuffles wonderfully. It is gilded, and I'll show the gilding after this. Flexible, but still overall I'm not worried about it. Again, nice gilding. It's like some cards, you know, it's like it just doesn't have bounce back, but this does. So, or bounce away in this case. All right, next up is the Suit of Wands, and I can kind of explain my issue with the deck now. So Suit of Wands, but it doesn't show, there's like no icon for the wands. So in most of them, it's easy to tell, you know, these are wands or staffs. But like this one, I thought, because I'm not used to this deck yet, and after my first shuffle, I was like, I thought this was a swords deck because it does have the blade on the ends. And then there was one other one. And I will flip through these one by one. I just want to point these. This one, it was a tree. So I thought, yeah, maybe wands, but then there was like nothing in addition to the tree. So I wasn't sure. It just doesn't have a Four of Wands vibe to me either. So maybe if I looked at the spirit card, I'd see why it's more fitting. But that is one issue I have with the deck, is it just doesn't have a symbol for each suit. Next up is the Suit of Cups. And I will shuffle the deck at the end just so you can see how it shuffles. Excuse me. So this is another example of where I wasn't sure. Like these little things that I didn't realize they were cups at first. What stood out to me was the fire. So I thought these were wands. Oh, maybe it's the 8. No, it's cups. At least I think it's cups. Anybody want to correct me in the comments? Go right ahead. But I think these are the cups right here. So this is one where I wasn't sure of right away because I was focused on this part, and then I noticed the cup down here. So, and then this one, the cup is very, very tiny right there. So, but with the octopus, I figured it was water. So, next up is the Suit of Swords. All right. Usually I have this already broken down, but I didn't today. And then last is the Suit of Pentacles. Or maybe coins. I'm not sure which one he calls it in this deck, but this is another one where I wasn't sure of right off the bat. At first I thought these were the coins, but then I'm like, oh, they're too small. And it kind of looked like he had maybe a cup and a huge sugar cube or something in there. And with the water, so I thought maybe it was the 9 of Cups. But I think this is actually the 9 of Pentacles. All right, and then I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck for you. All right, so here's the full deck. And you can see it's got thickness to it. And again, it shuffles very nicely. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.